Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Did you watch this movie?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
I thought it had some good elements to it, but also another very cliche movie.
I heard that actually. I heard a lot of people saying that.
Very cliche. I had big hopes for this one. Well, not like super big, where it was like Avengers Endgame, like cameos and stuff.
All the magicians come together and they do one final heist.
They defeat the final magician boss. No, I was thinking more of like a new story element that was gonna come in and like blow the socks off. Like somebody betraying them that you never expect or something like that. It didn't really do that, and I don't know if that was the best thing or the worst thing it could do, but there were still some cool moments to it. Like it was pretty much an old gen versus new gen magic off of this whole thing. Like the villain, she sucked. I'm gonna be for real. I didn't like the villain. But seeing Atlas, seeing Merit, seeing all the past horsemen come back to help these new horsemen that are part of it, I loved it. I really did. I think the cliche moments of the movie is it's pretty much a generic story. Like it follows a generic path that you've seen a million stories follow, but it did get creative with some stuff. Like one of my favorite scenes in the movie was when one second, let me pull up his character's name, because Atlas is going at the young guy who was pretty much the leader of the group, kinda. It gets revealed that another person was actually the leader, but he's the leader so far, and his name was, I think it was Brett? No, his name was Bosco. And him and Bosco are going back and forth, and they meet, remember in the trailer when they go to this house and they're trying to solve to get it in?
Yeah.
So they get into the house, and it's like this hall of fame, magicians, traps, magicians, tricks that they have there. And they start fooling around with all of this stuff. My favorite thing is Bosco and Atlas meet up when they're touring the house, because everybody's looking around the house, looking at different things. And Bosco and Atlas get there. They have playing cards, and they're going back and forth, like, who's better than who? Like, oh, like, you're an old man. You don't know nothing about this new magic. And then Atlas is like, man, I could magic off you. Like,
He can what? All right.
I can out magician you any day. So they're going back and forth with these playing cards, doing some really cool things. And the rest of the group comes and they start doing all these different tricks with all these different tools around them. And it all comes back to the cards where Bosco thinks he has them, but then Atlas is like, and then like just magically has the card he thought he wouldn't have. And I was like, that was a really cool scene. That was really cool.
So was the magic like the saving grace of this movie?
I'd say kinda, because it didn't feel like they did anything crazier than the second and the first and the second one. But I feel like it was still fun to see these actors play around with what they have around them.
Yeah.
They brought back some characters from the old one, which I thought, or the second movie and the first one, that I was like happy about. But overall, I wasn't too like, oh yeah, about this movie. I was kind of like, okay, all right, this is the third movie. On to the fourth one. That was it.
Does this set up a fourth? Sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
it sets up a fourth movie. But one of the, what's the word? One of the surprises in this movie is a character played by Justice Smith, Charlie, actually is related to the villain.
I love Justice Smith. He's a great actor, actually.
He is.
He doesn't get enough flowers. I'm going to go off track really fast. You guys ever see the D&D? He was in Dungeons & Dragons. Did you watch Dungeons & Dragons?
I saw that.
Okay, have you seen the behind-the-scenes clip of him explaining how, since he's like a magic class, I think a sorcerer, I forgot what specific class he was, but like he talked about how he hates when he watches movies and like characters that do magic spells just do this. So every time he was doing something, he would have like a weird spin to it. So he would like, oh, here's a little dust ball. He's going to like do a little hook and he's going to spray it out. Or he's going to do something with his helmet. He's going to... You know, like he talks about that, and the camera just cuts to, like the VFX guys being like just completely killing the vibe. He is a great actor, and I don't think he gets enough love. Actually, I think
he's a good actor.
So was he good in this movie?
He was pretty good. At the start, I was kind of like, you're kind of annoying the crap out of me. But then when you find out why he was doing what he was doing, it makes way more sense. Like way more sense. I want to say he was probably the best magician of the whole movie because of the final trick he pulled off. When it gets revealed that he's related to the villain, you're thinking like, oh, this is probably the big betrayal. No, it's part of the magic trick he's doing, or the illusion that he's trying to do to catch her. Because in the movie, basically, Veronica Vanderberg, that's her name, played by Rosamund Pike. Her character did something in the past that was very bad. I believe her as a little girl killed, or tripped a car to get into an accident, like rigged it.
Okay.
And she didn't realize that her brother was in the car, and her brother happens to be Justice Smith's character. So that gets revealed to us at the very end of the movie. And at first you're thinking, oh, like, is this like a trick? Is this like, did he have a twin brother? I was thinking first like he probably had a twin brother, or he actually was the villain in the movie. And I was like, oh, that's way better. That's probably why he was acting like an idiot sometimes, or not an idiot, but like very low key, very generic character throughout the movie. But no, it was just part of his illusion. And I kind of liked that for a sec, but it was also like, okay, like cool, it's revealed
trick,
to us.
But poor, like,
because we don't get too many hints. We just get the one hint we get is, oh, I was adopted and this is the only family I have. And I was like, okay, I'm glad you have a family, bro. That's cool. But then when that's revealed to us, like why he was adopted, because
so just shock value basically. It's literally just like, oh, here's a thing to like maybe make you care.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of like it was put there, but it didn't really interest me. It was kind of like, okay.
That's what it seemed like I heard was the movie was just kind of very whatever.
Yeah.
But like the magic was like cool.
It was.
Like these kinds of movies are just fun to watch. Mm-hmm. Would you say that? Like they're just
yes,
like,
1000%
they're fun to watch. You know, they're easy. They're just like good little popcorn movies. We're gonna watch a guy snap his fingers and a card's gonna pull up, and like that's.
But that's my problem with it. I feel like with the first and the second one, you already had that. You already had some cool moments of that. So why not? You're bringing this back after so many years. Now you see me 3, and then now soon to be 4. Give me something like new. Give me something like, oh, like there's really a threat here, like something crazy. It didn't feel like there was really a threat at all.
How crazy can they go?
I feel like you got to figure it out, though.
Yeah.
You have to.
Like, do you want them to go in like a Fast and Furious direction?
No.
Like,
I'm just saying.
Weird?
No. Not like no secret agent where they're all of a sudden becoming spies or something. For a second, I thought that's where the movie was taking them. I was like, if you take it that route, I'm never gonna have respect for this series. But if you're bringing these characters back, I feel like just like for me with Justice Smith's character, make him the villain, make him the traitor, make him the guy who is part of the Horsemen, learns all their tricks, and then uses it against them. Make it where it's actually dangerous to be a horseman. Make it where they have to be like, they have to fear for their lives now wherever they go, because now they have somebody on the inside that knows everything. But instead it's like, oh yeah, I was just tricking my sister. I'm with you guys for sure, and I'm the boss with Atlas. End movie. It's kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like you could have used that angle of him being adopted, him being related to the villain a little bit more.
Yeah.
I like the characters, I did, but it's just, I feel like they could have used, they should have fleshed the story out a little bit to me. Like, I feel like the plot should have been better.
So out of 10, sorry, I don't remember. Did you give a number score?
No, not yet. My bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this movie a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
So it's like okay?
Yes, because there is some action magician moments that I thought was really cool. Once again, the old versus new gen magician battle, whatever, really cool. But besides that, that's it. It's just like, oh, look at the cool tricks. Scene.
But like in this case, it's better than a Tron, right?
Yes,
because
it's better than Tron 3.
Like where Tron is just visuals, but like the story's whatever. In this case, it's just cool magic tricks, but the story sucks too. Where would you say that like compares in weight? You know what I'm trying to say?
I would say that,
like, is the story at least like okay? Like it's fine. Like
it's better than Tron at Reese.
It's very serviceable. It's just like, okay, here's a standard story with cool magic, and that's why you're saying it's a 6. Where like a Tron is like, bad story.
I brought that all the way from a 6 to a 4, so that tells you.
Because I still want to watch this. That's why I'm curious. Like I'm trying to pick your brain. I want to watch it still. I don't remember.
And now I just spoiled a whole bunch of
stuff. It's okay.
I apologize.
I don't watch those movies for like plot. I'm kind of just there to watch people snap their fingers.
Okay, then I think you'll enjoy it if you watch some of these magic tricks and some of the illusions that they're doing.
I'm gonna rewatch the first and second one. It's just kind of a thing if I get time. But I imagine by the end of the year I'll at least watch the third one just to say I watched it. But or if I get time this week. Thanksgiving breaks next week, so I have a lot more time.
Watch Now You See Me, Now You Don't become like your top 3 movie
Yeah,
here.
it's better than K-pop Demon.
I'm gonna sit here and literally be like,
I'm on
wow.
this podcast and be like, a 10 out of 10 movie,
I'd be shook.
but it won't happen. It
I'd be
definitely
very
won't
shook.
happen.
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Are you good with this topic? Do you have anything else you want to say? Nice and random.
I am okay. I just hope that for the 4th one, well, you know what? It's ending after that, I believe. So just do what you want with
They're
Now You
gonna
See Me for
reboot
it.
it, make a live action remake.
Imagine the new Atlas.
Yeah.